So here are the babies, about 5.5 weeks later. Proud mama Daku right there. And so we have 3 males and 2 females, we think. It's very difficult to fully, totally, accurately sex muscovies until they start caruncling or totally come into feather. But we believe this one, and this one are the males. No, sorry. This one, and that one are the males. And then this one and this one are the ladies. If anybody that I'm going to keep, it's going to be this one right here, my little dark-winged duck. He's handsome, and he's the only baby out of all of these that has the blue eyes that I am just absolutely in love with. However, everybody's been a little bit testy with the addition of 5 new bodies. Territory is limited, predators abound, and so we've been hesitant until these babies are fully grown out, or at least a little bit bigger. We've been hesitant to let them out into the field that we have planted and meadowed and seeded out for things for them to forage in. But what we did is we made a second little house for everybody to pile into. We did keep it with the divide, just in case Norris and Ellington decide that they're going to have a snit fit and a fight. We'll give them a way to split themselves so that they don't have as much need to test each other. Some of the things that we've noticed are our yarrow coming up in here. Ducks don't seem to really go after it, nor do they go after what look like some kind of nettle. I haven't touched these, or sadly, the Japanese bittersweet that is continuing in this area, and the presence of it is considerably lower. The birds have, for some reason, been attacking this bush's leaves, and they have considerably defoliated some of it. But back here, we have another blackberry bush right behind Miss Hazel, and this one has not been chewed on as much by the ducks. It might have something to do with the fact that it's grown up a little bit higher and they don't have as much access to it. But the blackberries, the yarrow, and the rhubarb have all been pretty safe from duck browse. So we're very happy to see those results. We do have more strawberries that we've planted out for them. They do love the fruit and leave the leaves alone, which is fine by me. And as you can see, our pond has drained considerably. If you've seen some of the previous videos from this season, you know that we've received very, very little rain. I think we're still under 2 inches for the season since March. It's a little brutal. And even though we have a deep well and actually water catchment on the far side of the road, there's a hill that comes down and then just stops like that, and then up here comes up to the road. So there's lots of standing water and water that drains into our actual aquifer, but in the past, high water usage in the neighborhood has caused these folks up here to lose water access from their wells. So we do try to be super conservative. We'll actually be running some water catchment water down here to try and bring the pond back up and give them some space to swim. If you're considering raising ducks, please note that it is important to give males and females, the adults really, any of the adult ducks, the ability to swim. Sometimes with larger breeds, just walking around is not quite enough physical activity for them, and they can get unhealthily large. So we do bring in a tub and let them swim in that. We fill up the baby pool periodically, as well as one of the tubs for deeper swims and dips. But we try really, really hard to conserve the amount of water that we're running out of our well, and hoping that this pond, in time, it's holding more water than last year, but in time, we're hoping that it'll fill up and give us the ability to run water basically through this catchment area into the pond. There is an outflow over here, but we also plan to use a bilge pump to draw back up the hill and feed back down to keep that circulating, as well as some solar aeration just to keep everything nice and oxygenated. One of the things we're considering is bringing in some aquatic plants to try and deal with some of the extra fertility that the ducks are putting into the pond. But aquatic plants are tricky with the ducks because they... Well, and I spoke too soon. There's Ellington being a jerk to my blackberry bush. I see you. So, blackberry's not as resistant to the ducks as I would like. I wish I could explain to him that if he was patient and stopped eating the leaves, they'd give him more berries, which are probably tastier than the leaves. But that's our update for right now. We have another 10 eggs, 9, I think, being sat on by another broody lady. So she's sitting on 9 eggs right now, and we have another 14 in the house. So pretty much in another week and a half, 2 weeks, these guys will be pretty much full size, and we'll have another round of babies in. I'm hoping that I can kick her out of this house long enough with her babies to be able to do some work on it, because I would like to improve this and make it overall a better, more peaceful duck house. But yeah, any thoughts, comments, concerns, questions? Love to hear from you, as always. Hope you're well. Hope you're getting rain. Hope your gardens are thriving. Thanks for watching.